address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. His guys in rough shape. They have lost 7 of their last 9 games. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice. Look. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of...
In trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
Here's a short one caught by Kraft. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Love. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Daniel Whelan in punt
on 4th down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
That is
yards.
catch number 60 for the season.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming out.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. They run it once more with Jones. The ball comes out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll start with great field position, right at midfield with a first down. Throwing is Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. From the 23, here's second and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
13 yards.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air. It's Love. That one, take it in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the draw, here's Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. On the right side and corralled by Thielen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. From the 35, it's first and 10.
15 yards. And the Vikings first down.
A give now, it's Jones on the zone read. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Packers 14, Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Carl Brooks. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
27 yards. And the Packers first down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Love. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. The Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Vikings 7.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
41 yards on the play.
It is a big-time play for the Packers. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. To throw is Love. That's to Dobbs again. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop.
That's a gain of 4.
Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
Second and 9.
Back with more from Lambeau Field. after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the Vikings.
To return, it's Nixon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. To the tight end, Musgrave. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of a yard.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Formation for the Packers.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Get this complete. It's Thielen over the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
10 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, halftime straight ahead And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jaylen Warren. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers lead it 14-0 at halftime. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the New York Jets. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the New York Giants. And this is Darius Slayton. This will wind up a touchdown. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants on top in this one at halftime. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. The RPO, that one is complete. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 38-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A second down throw for Love. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Packers.
No handoff, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And we talked about it during the break. If they're going to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some kind of spark going. And, well, the first drive of this half, the defense has certainly done their part, and now it's up to the offense to do something with it.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy. getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. A run, it's Jones, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Jones. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now, he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Ryan Wright in punt formation for the Vikings.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down.
Ready. Hut.
On play action, Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
From the
line.
39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down
2nd and 10.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. 3rd and 5.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Throwing is Love. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Love. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Down the sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Packers 24, Vikings 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. His ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Now McCarthy. Open is the tight end Oliver. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Okay, right? Set, ready. 10 black. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Set, ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Red 30.
A run here with Wilson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Wilson, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Black 95. Hut.
Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready?
That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
A
37.
big play for Minnesota. 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. And the Vikings.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings back within 10. It's now 24-14. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 9 brings up third and
It's going to be third. They need one.
Trouble, 38. Let's go. Ready?
On the ground, here's Wilson. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
Good for a Packers first down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
33. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. The throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
15 yards.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Quay Walker in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
it's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's in! Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch out now. Blue, 32. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Yellow, 43. Strikers, 3-3.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st down.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Wilson will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it, and the Packers are able to extend the lead.
Makes the score Packers 38, Vikings 14. Brendan McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
The 38-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete on the tight end screen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing again is McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. First and 10 now from the 36. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
Tight end motioning left.
A gain of 12. First down.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7. Second down and 3.
At the 17-yard line.
With the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Vikings first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now McCarthy
First down, Vikings.
will try and set up the tight end screen. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Vikings.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.